Hello you sexy viscers and welcome back into Kingdom Come Deliverance. So if you've been following the channel for a while, you know I recently got my hands on the modding tools. Now this allows me to do some pretty interesting stuff. So let's say we want to make Henry fly, then we can do that. I've done this so many times now and it still doesn't get old. So in this series we've taken a look inside of Skalitz Castle. We've also headed to Ritai before you're even supposed to be able to go there. But in today's video we're going to be doing something that I have been asked from the very start. What does the attack on Skalitz actually look like? This of course is a pivotal scene in Kingdom Come Deliverance. And in today's video, not only are we going to be looking at this from Henry's perspective, but also as Theresa's. And I'm gonna say right now, this is absolutely going to blow your mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place myself inside of Skalitz. And then I'm going to bring up this fancy menu. Oh yes, not only does this allow me to access literally every single quest in the game, but also there's some fun little features like the... Oh god. Okay, I've accidentally loaded the start cutscene. Hang on, I didn't mean to do that. The problem with modding tools is that you can accidentally do things that you weren't actually meaning to do. Currently, right now, we're on the floor. Henry is, I think, dead. How many times have we broken Kingdom Come Deliverance during these videos? Right, yeah, it's completely broken. So that's positive. Okay, take two. Right, let's load this back up and go to, I think, 08, which is the quest, and then we need to initiate with setup, and that is, in theory, 2. Now, will this work? In theory, it will. Oh! Okay, so we're... Oh. Okay. So, ooh, oh god, that's not good. Let's quickly get ourselves out of there. Bloody hell. Right, let's look inside of Skalitz right now, because we have done this before, but we had a very limited view. Okay. That's kind of interesting. I can hear many people, but I can't see literally anyone right now. Now, we have talked about the developers using sound effects to convey something that isn't actually there. They did the same thing in Rovner. But the thing I'm noticing here is that everything's gone. There are no stalls or anything else. All of the civilians have been despawned. Could we land here? I kind of want to have a quick walk around when this is happening, because right now, the attack on Skalitz is happening, inverted commas, which of course, it's not. I think by this chicken who's just lazily walking around here, the attack on Skalitz isn't happening right now. But it is, wink wink. That's weird. The tavern door is locked. Is that supposed to be locked? I thought that was open. Did Bianca really have time to lock the door when the Cumans attacked? Oh, hang on a minute. We have a stray bloody Cuman. Where did you come from? Let me back up a second. I think I've got some weapons on me, actually. Could we get out one of these? Oh, that's a weird angle. Hang on a bloody minute. Oh, so it actually has spawned Cumans inside of Skalitz now. That's interesting. Okay, we got absolutely bloody annihilated. What I need to do quickly is do this. So if I go to H and then go to RPG, which is 01, I can heal by doing 01. And also, I can go back into that menu and then turn on Hardcore Henry, which is possibly the coolest thing in the game, which basically gives me every single perk and also the best weapons in the game. So, we're going to go back in here and I'm going to absolutely annihilate these guys. Okay, take 3. Let's get back inside here. Okay, so let's quickly have a look around to see if I can go in any other buildings. Oh, this is open. Hang on a minute. Oh, if we had lockpicks right now, I'd be able to actually see what's inside that chest. So if I come in here and go to 02, could I possibly give myself... Oh, there you go. Amazing. Right, let's try and open this up. This lock is too difficult. That doesn't make any sense. Ooh, we've got player immortality, 78. I think I'll go for that, thank you. So yeah, that's basically what's inside of Skalitz right now. There is no one. All of the stalls have disappeared, which I find kind of interesting. Although I suppose they aren't there after the attack, but you'd think they'd have one model of Skalitz before and one model after. Not this kind of weird half and half, which they have right now. Now, in theory, our good friend Sir Radzig should be around here right now, right? So, no, he's not. He's nowhere to be bloody seen. Looking outside, though, you can see that there are definitely Cumans running around now, kind of exploring and trying to find survivors. Oh, we died again. We got hit by a stray arrow, even though we're invincible. But I think this leads us on to the next thing I wanted to look at. Okay, so we've loaded into the Woman's Lot DLC as Theresa, so we're actually going to be able to explore as her. Okay, so I want to do some things here, so I'm going to go into fly mode. Can we actually go into... Yes, we can. Amazing. So yeah, we actually have a fully 3D Theresa, which is nice. I didn't think that was going to be the case, but there you go. And she still waves her bloody arms in the air. Amazing. Okay, so there are some things I wanted to try and see, and I don't know if this is going to work, but we could definitely try. So, what I want to do is I want to go and see Rovner quickly, but I also want to go and see Ritai, because I'm not sure how this timeline works. I'm not sure if this is running alongside the start of the game, or if this is some separate universe that Warhorse created. I don't know. The timeline's going to be completely messed up here. But right now, Rovner is in one piece. So that's good, and it's still completely empty. A classic Rovner. There's probably that one guy living in his house over here. So we're going to zoom over here, because I want to find... Does anywhere have... Ooh. Oh, that's weird. Oh. Oh, right. Okay. So as you'd never be able to travel here as Theresa, they didn't actually load in the assets. That's so bizarre. So you only have the LODs. You don't actually have the actual models when you get close to them. Although that is really interesting, because you're actually able to see right now what the ground looked like before they placed the buildings on it. How bizarre. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting that whatsoever. Right, okay, let's see if we can find Ritai. Okay, here we go. Is it gonna be... Wow. Okay, that's really cool. Can we actually stand on this? Is this physical right now? Oh my god, it actually is. What? Sorry, I know I'm supposed to be looking at the Skalitz attack, but this is really bloody fascinating. So, this is Ritai, but without any of the architecture whatsoever. Although, it's still solid. Why is it still solid? What I'm assuming they've done is they've turned off buildings, and they've just left the low level of detail structures behind. But the world itself is a solid piece, right? So, this is so bizarre. You know what this is like? This is like we've come to Bohemia before it was settled. Like, this is what it would have looked like. What is happening to that texture? That's odd. Not seen that before. Oh, they're all doing it. Oh, I don't like that. What? What is that? What is that? Hang on. Hang on. One second. What is... I did not spawn that in, I promise. What are you? Horse. There are so many words right now. This was just here, like on its own. This is the only living thing in all of Bohemia apart from me right now. This is weird. Why are you yellow? I love your mane. It's very fancy. That is beyond bizarre. So yeah, there you have it. That is one of the most bizarre things I've seen in the game. Beating out what we have just witnessed in Ritai and every other town. Got to get a picture of that for the thumbnail, right? You know, hang on a minute. Stay still, horse. God damn it. No, I need you this side. You see, there, no, you moved again, you bastard. Look, stay there. You know what? We're going to do this so I can actually get a good view of this, because I want a thumbnail of this. Not even for this video. I just want this horse as every thumbnail. Because why not? Who wouldn't want this horse as a thumbnail? This is what I do every video that you guys don't see, but we're doing it now because why the bloody hell not? Why not? Why not take fancy pictures of this horse? Because look at it. It's majestic. Okay, so it's loading. I don't know what this is going to turn out to be. Ooh. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ow. Oh, bloody hell. I hate it when that happens when I spawn from the sky and hurt my legs. I think I found it. I think all I have to do is press 1, and in theory, the attack happens. Okay. So currently, the attack is happening right now. Notice how everyone isn't running for their lives, even though the Cumans are incoming! Or should I say, the giant red replace signs. I love how nonchalant everyone is right now when freaking Skalitz Castle's on fire. I'm going to say right now, what you're going to see in a second will blow your mind, and prepare yourself. So this is the attack on Skalitz from Theresa's perspective. Yeah, you're not seeing things. Those are Cuman sprites. They're Cuman 2D sprites. This is literally everything. This is amazing. I'm truly in love with all of this. This just makes this so much better. This is great. So, of course, to save on performance, they literally made every Cuman a sprite. I love how these guys have just kind of stood around when in the background you can see the sprite army coming up the hill. Oh, this is bloody fantastic. I love this. So here's Father. He's gone. But we now have Cuman sprites that like to look at him when you're not here. Now, I don't know when this is supposed to take place, although they are inside the house. They're just hanging about in here. It's fine. Now, for those of you who don't know what sprites are, imagine Doom, and imagine all of the monsters in Doom, Doom 1 and Doom 2, all had sprites. On layman's terms, I suppose it's basically just a cardboard cutout. So that's what you're seeing right now, but slightly animated. No one expected this. No one. I don't think anyone could have guessed that this is what you actually see on the Attack of Skalitz. What I do like is that we can actually explore this, which we can't as Henry. For some reason, the stray Cuman arrow takes him out before he can actually get here. And even when he does come here, there aren't any tents, which I find kind of interesting. So, if we land as Theresa, so there's a close-up of one. For some reason, they're kind of locked to your orientation. I don't know why there are replace dialogue boxes. Now, this just reminds me of Gary's mod when you don't have the right texture installed. So it's obviously missing a texture somewhere, but I don't know what that texture is. Oh, I love this one. He's got a little flag. Oh no, he doesn't have a little flag. It's just a little flag. Literally, what could I say right now? This has blown me away. I don't... I love how they're just spawning out of nowhere. But they're all looking at you. It's so bloody creepy. What I also quite like is that the smoke texture is also just a sprite. You can just literally travel right through it. But of course it is animated. You can actually see frame by frame, I'm pretty sure there, which is kind of interesting. But of course you wouldn't notice that being too close up to it. But yeah, so that explains what is actually happening in Skalitz during the attack. So with Henry, there's nothing. Literally nothing. There's some Cumans that spawn in and go and attack you. But with Theresa, it's a lot more interesting. I like the fact that they are still all walking around doing absolutely bloody nothing. Oh, she does not know what's coming to her in a second. Okay, you're just gonna... That was rude. Okay, bye then. I suppose the question is, where is Henry right now? Is he... Oh, here he is. He's training. He's training in the yard right now. He has no bloody clip.
I'm quite hungry. How about you?
You know, even when you're not playing as him, he still bloody says it.
Feeling quite hungry.
So yeah, here we go. Here we have Henry just kind of looking around. He has no idea what's about to happen. So there you go, that answers the question of what happens in Skalitz during the attack. This is it. Didn't expect that one. Anyway, if you want to see more of these videos, leave a like down below. And also, subscribe. Thank you to everyone who viewed my interview with Henry of Skalitz himself, Tom McKay, recently. That video hit 50,000 views, which is absolutely incredible. I am so bloody grateful for all of you, and I just can't thank you enough. Anyway, I love each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching, but until next time, that's me. Out. Bye, guys.